The Bismarck Police Department released their annual report showing a 50% drop in human trafficking last year compared to 2020.
Adrian Oglesby joins us now with more on the numbers as well as one survivor's story. Adrian?
Thank you, Nicholas and Brooke. A sergeant with the PD says the numbers may be low, but human trafficking is still happening. They are being charged somewhere else.
Human trafficking is the trade of humans for the purpose of forced labor, sexual slavery, or commercial sexual exploitation for the trafficker or others. From the Bismarck Police Department, Sergeant Mike Bomey says trafficking looks different everywhere.
Trafficking in North Dakota looks like women operating out of hotel rooms, women on websites like, the old website Backpage and things like that. But right now what we're seeing in the last couple of years, there's been a huge trend upward in underage females being trafficked. And I can tell you that is the #1 problem that our local multidisciplinary team is working on right now.
Putting a stamp on this statement, survivor Megan Lundberg says her trafficker too sold her and others through Backpage, a website that facilitates trafficking.
Yeah, so we were advertised on Backpage and it worked. People knew about it. It's since been shut down, but every time one site is shut down, another one pops up.
Though the U.S. Backpage has been deleted, and to most this seems like a great thing, but to victims this could cause a big problem for how they market themselves for their trafficker. So for many victims, they are forced to try other ways to make their quota. Outside of these cyber avenues, Sergeant Bomey says the state continuously sees victims of family trafficking. This is typically from a caregiver, supposed loved one, or a family friend.
Either familial or non-familial sexual assault, which causes these girls to spiral and then they run away. And of course, being on the run and out on the streets makes you more vulnerable to being trafficked. If you're an underage female with no job skills, going through trauma, where are you going to get money for your addiction? You're going to sell yourself.
Now, in order to prosecute a pimp for trafficking, victims are required to testify against them and revisit their trauma. This makes situations tough for not only the victims, but for prosecutors. In the modern day, many who are not educated on the topic may ask why these young girls and even boys aren't leaving. Why aren't they sending a text or making a post to get help? That could be for 2 reasons. 1, the trauma sometimes causes victims to bond with their abuser, a form of Stockholm Syndrome.
Trauma bonding is how these pimps, I'm just going to call them pimps, are so successful. It's because of the trauma bond, and it's what these girls are running away from, so it makes them susceptible to that trauma bond. Oh, this person actually loves and cares about me, when they've never had that their whole lives because of their home lives.
So I think what happens a lot is people that are experiencing trafficking believe they are engaging in prostitution. So especially when the exploiters are telling you this is your choice, you're doing this because you want to, when really they have you kind of in a corner where you have no good choice, right?
As a collective between the BPD, YouthWorks, and other programs, Sergeant Bomey says their goal is to let victims know they aren't in trouble. They are not the ones at fault. And the surrounding community needs to wake up and recognize the issue around them.
Especially on the juvenile victim aspect of it. I think people don't think that happens here. And I'll be honest with you, when I first joined the task force 5 years ago, I wasn't sure I knew about it either. But the last few years have really opened our eyes to the juvenile victim of trafficking thing here in North Dakota. It's definitely here.
Currently, Sergeant Bomey says the state is now trying to get these young people the help they need.
We have an identified group of about 24 young women right now that are being trafficked and sexually exploited, and that's taking up. Right now, our biggest goal for not just our local MDT, but statewide, is to get some sort of shelter built, and other states have them.
Sergeant Bomey says these victims do not need to be in prison systems and locked up. They need help, resources, and someone to trust.
Sergeant Bomey says stats will never accurately show the true number for human trafficking.
And Adrian, why exactly is that?
Fomi told me it's because it is so hard for victims to come forward, so they try to charge these guys with as much as they can, from drug trafficking to violence, ensuring that they get the time behind bars they deserve.
Okay, Adrian Oglesby, thank you very much.